What's up, YouTube? COD4Man221 here, and welcome back to our Company of Heroes 2 online replay for Season 4. This is my fourth time doing this commentary. Some microphone issues 2 times. So, I definitely know how the battle goes for you. Anyway, it's not a super long replay, but I thought it was important to get you guys something tonight here. I am dedicated here. I'm getting you a gameplay footage. I felt bad there was a big gap. I've had a lot of issues with uploading videos lately, microphone stuff. This stuff doesn't really happen. Anyway, enough of that complaining. I am using the Heavy Cavalry Commander here. You can see I just skipped. I'm doing this post-commentary because I have the footage, but I'm not going to. Anyway, so I kind of wasted that time talking. So we have look on the bottom. We have the rifleman defenses. We have like a smoke barrage thing. We also have the Rangers. We have combined arms, which lets your tanks basically support your infantry better, and up the purging. So I was talking about these houses here on this map. You want to basically control the house on that left back there. It basically has more windows. Anyway, so battle plan. I'm going to take that victory point. Lipton and Nick. Lipton is the light blue player. Is going to hit that victory point in the south there. So you're going to double team that basically. That's the plan. Lipton's not going to completely leave the other side, but he's just going to put all his forces, most of his forces, on to help Nick out. Let's go to the other guy. He does have the Feuersturm doctrine, which means firestorm in German. They have thorough salvage, flamethrowers. Basically, can activate to get some more manpower back. They have the Flampanzer 38, and they also have a barrage. Like it's basically a Stugsufus off-map kind of barrage. Nicely called rocket barrage. So, pretty cool. I like that they added these things here. But I was saying in the previous take, let's be honest here, the Rangers have been in Company of Heroes since November last year when they introduced them with the Ardennes Assault. Those guys should have been a commander or a DL. They should have been out. They were in the base game. So you kind of actually maybe should have gotten this doctrine for free if you had Ardennes Assault, if you think about it. And I'm going to hop into these two houses here. Basically just make it hard for my opponent to capture this point. He's going to have to fall back. He's taking a lot of fire from these houses here. The house on the left is much bigger. It also has more windows. And I'm also going to send a rifleman squad here to engage these Volkskrans. They will lose this fight. They'll basically lose to my infantry here. We're just going to get in cover here, which we are. They are not. They're in the middle of the open. And we're going to actually chase them. One guy gets killed here. I just want to kind of control that. I haven't captured the victory point just yet. They're capturing that one down south. I'd actually like to play on this map as in the southern area here, because I've actually only been up to the same position I've been this time here. We'll only get this map for Alice Resi. Anyway, the guys pulled his backup headquarters a little too close to the front lines here. You're just not missing anything up north, by the way. I'm just going to have to retreat my squad. You can see it's getting killed. Good to reinforce that close, but also a little dangerous. I can imagine a Jackson or even a Pershing possibly destroying that thing pretty easily, or even a captain. And I'm capturing that that point right there. So basically we'll have the victory point start counting down for our opponents here. But they do. Lipton's going to try to grab that victory point. Yeah, 2 Storm Pioneer squads. You are not going to win that fight. Whatever forces he has cannot take that on over there. At least early in the match. And he's going to try to flank around me. But look at this house here. It has all these windows here we can shoot at him with. But he's going to try to hop in this other damaged house here. That's okay. So I'm going to hop into this thing. I figured my men would shoot the rifle grenades into the house, you know, when rear echelon take this. If they are, they're doing it very slowly or poorly. Anyway, this guy has the, he's going to use the flamethrowers and the Storm Pioneers, which are going to be, it's very good. Storm Pioneers are a great unit, and the fact you can put flamethrowers on them now is amazing. I'll definitely be using these guys in a video coming up soon, I'm sure. And I'm going to hop out. I'm going to immediately cancel my heavy machine gun for this position. I do not want to lose munitions when I don't need to, and that's basically a lost cause. Anyway, we have the smoke strike. That's the second thing. That's the official name, not the smoke thingy or whatever I called it before. And you can see they're actually going to flank around here. They're actually going to focus all fire on the Storm Pioneers. Those guys are deadlier at close range and more expensive to reinforce. The Volkskrans, not so much. But yeah, a little bit of a mistake. They're taking a lot of fire there. Anyway, I have a lot of units moving up. I'm going to focus on those units that are with the flamethrowers here. I'm not too worried about those guys in the house. Not really doing too much damage. I'm getting grenades ready, so I can toss them in there. I'm not going to hop into this house just yet because those guys have flamethrowers and they are very effective against units in buildings. But he's pulled back, so we're winning this match right now. We have both victory points. They keep getting pushed back. We kind of have a solid front line, basically. And you can see my opponent is now getting infantry support gun. Right there, yes, there it is. I hate this. I will, you know, I play as OKW. Not as much as I should. I'll start playing more now with this new commander, but I hate infantry support guns. I mean, they should not add suppression. Maybe I'm going against infantry support guns a lot more than I'm going against the pack house for the US. I know the US one does it also, but should not add suppression like that. Like, you'll see later. One hit instantly pinned my squad there. I'm going to throw a grenade. Now, my opponent has actual micro skill, so it's not, like, very bad. So he actually hopped into the house there, which he probably shouldn't have hopped in that quickly, in my opinion. I was closer to the door anyway. But you can see, yeah, I basically have 2 rifleman squads. Like, I'm going to make it hard to take this point here. He hopped out of the house to retreat further back, but he has reinforcements coming in, including the storm pioneers with the flamethrower here. So I have to be careful. Anyway, I'm going to try to throw a grenade, even though I know he's probably going to dodge these here. But thanks to Lipton, he did build a fuel cache, so we'll be able to get Thompsons for our Rangers coming up here. And I'm 1 command point away from those Rangers here. Rangers are very good with the Thompson, not so good without the Thompson. I'm going to put this machine gun here to help protect my flank here so they don't do another flank around like they did before. So if the units come around, I'll see them in that arc there and be able to hit them there. Alright, so what? They took a point up north. As long as they're not threatening my munitions, I'm fine. But I'm going to threaten theirs, though, however. Anyway, my units will engage over there. You can see Nick does have the AA half-track right here. And Nick is going to go... So they only have 1 anti-tank squad here, and if he can focus on that... Nick was very disappointed to find out this thing actually can't shoot from the front again. Which is... It used to be able to aim in the front, like they changed that for the AA, so... I don't see... I think the AA should be able to shoot from the front here. Anyway, Nick has a feel... Like, if they had a grenade or two, this is like the grenade heaven. They're all bunched up right here. Nick is pinning. He's focusing fire on the unit right here that has... He shouldn't be moving, though. He's switching unit on the AA unit there. He's going to try to get out of here. The problem is, the second he stops, kills that unit that's being pinned. The other ones are going to be not suppressed anymore. And he lost his squad there. But Lipton's still going to try to get off a grenade. Anyway, the enemies are moving up. I'm going to have to fall back to my kind of position here around my machine gun here. And I'm getting close to Rangers, so they're actually looking to kill some of my units here, which they didn't have anything to find. Anyway, they also damaged the supply half-track right here, which makes it just have a destroyed engine, so that's not good. You can see that Lipton's opponent is actually going to start shifting everything towards the town over here. A lot of units are just going to try to hit my victory point, and they think that's the most easy one to take, I guess. But they're also really, they're putting a lot, you know, Nick and Lipton are doing a good job putting pressure on our opponent's battle group headquarters. They're basically making it hard for them to attack. They're not really focusing on the victory point. At least their victory point. They're focusing on my victory point, and they're also focusing on trying to defend their own headquarters. And you can see they're going to start moving up. This is where a big assault's about to happen here. Instantly suppressed. I don't know. Tell me what am I just biased here? Am I complaining about a game mechanic? Or is it like, is it something that you guys get frustrated with too? I especially get frustrated when there's more than one of those things. Let's just pause here for a second. You can see, that's a blob. That's a real blob. In real life, I would not want to be one of those Americans that is like right in front of all those guys here. But we have 5 squads right here against their like 6, and we're kind of semi-spread out, and they're going against the building. We're just going to start shooting them. They're also getting suppressed by my machine gun here, and they're kind of bunched up here. So I'm going to throw a grenade into the blob here. It's going to land literally at the feet of one of Nick's guys, but we'll actually not kill any of them. I guess friendly fire's turned off for grenades like that. So they took massive losses here, mainly due to suppression, and we just have better infantry. And we also have lieutenants out, so I can actually get Rangers here, so I'm going to start doing that as soon as I can. I'm just going to make sure I'll micro my units. And there we have the Rangers. They just called it a new unit. And yep, they're bombarding around us, so we got to be careful. So you can see the amount of dead Wehrmacht troops versus the U.S. There's like 3 to like 12 or so of those guys. I'm just going to try to get the energy support gun, but I have to fall back from these guys. I'm afraid there's no point in using a grenade at this point against those units. So I'm actually going to upgrade my Rangers. I'm also getting a Major and my Rangers. So my Rangers I'm going to upgrade with the Thompson. That costs 90 munitions. You can see they're actually going to destroy the Panzer headquarters over here. You're going to throw a grenade. This thing is any headquarters are extremely weak when you're building it, so you got to be very careful when you decide to build it. So that's devastating for them. They've lost their headquarters. They don't get a lot of fuel as it is for the OKW. And you can just see blowing these guys away. Like, his Rangers are definitely doing better with the grenades now, but we'll see what real Rangers are like. Those are Nick's Rangers actually. This is the first time you've seen the Rangers here. So we're going to see my Rangers do some real damage here. These are highly trained elite units that specialize in marksmanship on the front line. The slogan is Rangers lead the way. They're special. They're elite units in the army. So they actually they climbed up the face at Pointe du Hoc. Gosh, I can't pronounce that French, but yeah. So you can see he's actually not going to see this, so he's going to let his unit get completely wiped out. Point blank with my units here, all have Thompsons. 4 Thompsons right there, 90 munitions. He's going to even upgrade those guys with the Panzer Shreks, and they're going to be in trouble. I am going to shoot at this point and launch an immediate grenade against that guy. He's either resetting a target or something. He's not paying attention, but he loses both squads here. That retreating squads, I'm gonna follow up here. Another Ranger squad actually took some casualties, but he decided to retreat. He decided to do that to get units back to his base to help defend it. Anyway, his guys, he's going to cost him a little bit to reinforce right here, so I'm actually going to wipe out this squad. So they're done. Other squads are retreating. Vet 2 now, running into my units here. Look at this. This is what I was talking about. Instantly pinned there. Anyway, I'm going to go after this guy right here. Keep pushing in. His other squad's going to get killed here, so he's basically lost 5 squads. He lost 2 Volk squads, Storm Pioneer squad, and then he also lost his 2 guns. And he has another squad come back here that also got killed. So at this point, bye-bye to my opponent. He's about to quit. So good game to him, I guess. He lost 42 men, mostly to me. And Nick and Lipton are going to keep pushing up here. Our opponents, you know, Lipton has his captain that's destroying their headquarters right there. Not a whole lot these guys can really do. Too bad I couldn't get the purging this match for you guys, but I just want to show you some Rangers, just to give you something tonight. But this weekend I will try to get some more footage for you guys and get the purging. Anyway, good game to our opponents. So leave in the comments, are you happy for these commanders? Do you share any, like, have you played with the U.S. Rangers and do you like them? Or, you know, if you have any play with the Feuerstorm doctrine, let me know and what do you guys think of it, because I'll try to get you a match of that too. And I hope you guys enjoyed. God Vermin 221 signing off, and I'll see you in the next part.